He scored hundreds of goals, won every major trophy, built an empire of endorsements, hotels, and records. Cristiano Ronaldo, global icon, athlete, billionaire. But behind the fame, there's another story, one he never wanted the world to see. It didn't begin with a tweet, or a press conference, or even a photo. It began in silence, and stayed that way for years. Madrid, 2014. A woman named Sofia sat in a hospital hallway, her eyes puffy from tears. Her 4-year-old son had just been diagnosed with a rare brain disorder. Doctors were blunt. Surgery was needed, fast, but it would cost 65,000 euros. She was a waitress, her husband, a mechanic. They had nothing close to that. She did the only thing she could think of: write letters to hospitals, to politicians, and finally, to one footballer. She never expected a reply, but 3 days later she got a call. A man speaking Portuguese said, "Miss, Cristiano read your letter. He will pay for the surgery entirely." She broke down. No cameras, no press, just a receipt paid in full. The surgery saved her boy's life. She kept it quiet for years, until she saw a familiar story and realized she wasn't alone. Lisbon. A fire destroyed a family's home. Ronaldo rebuilt it, privately. Indonesia. After a devastating tsunami, a boy was photographed wearing a Portugal jersey with Ronaldo across the back, his only possession left. Ronaldo flew him in, paid for his school, and set up funds for others in the village. No media statement, no foundation logo. Journalists began noticing a pattern. Every year, Ronaldo donated blood regularly and refused to tattoo his body because it could interfere with donation eligibility. He donated bone marrow to help a teammate's son. He visited children in hospitals without film crews. He covered cancer treatments for complete strangers. He once auctioned his golden boot, not for headlines, but to fund schools in Gaza. When asked why he never talked about it, Ronaldo shrugged. "You don't need a camera to be kind. If you can help, you help. That's all." But eventually, people started piecing it together. An employee at a hotel in Madeira recalled how Ronaldo sent Christmas gifts to every staff member, including housekeeping. A refugee center reported receiving an anonymous 6-figure donation, only to discover it was from Ronaldo after his assistant accidentally signed a thank you note with his initials. Even his own teammates didn't know the extent. One former Real Madrid player said, "We knew he gave money sometimes, but never like this. He didn't want us to know." When the press finally asked him to confirm the stories, Ronaldo responded, "What matters is not the story. What matters is the people who are okay now. That's the only thing that matters." But the stories kept surfacing. A young fan with terminal cancer who received daily calls from Ronaldo for a month straight, never revealed by the family until the boy passed away. A deaf child from Brazil, flown to a match, not only given a front row seat, but met privately after the game. He spoke to him with gestures, the boy's mother said. He practiced for him. And still, he didn't speak. Not once did he post these moments on his social media, which has hundreds of millions of followers. Instead, they surfaced piece by piece. From nurses, from mothers, from janitors, from people with no followers, but unforgettable stories. One reporter called it the world's biggest open secret, because while everyone saw the goals, the celebrations, the awards, only a few had seen this side of Ronaldo. The quiet one. The one with a checkbook, not a microphone. The one who stayed late at children's wards and left without signing autographs. Because the moment wasn't about him. And maybe that's the lesson. That the greatest acts of kindness don't come with applause. They come when no one is watching. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't need to be exposed. But now that we know, we'll never see him the same way again.